Hi, Jenimarie. It's so nice to see you today.
Oh, it's great to be here with you, Cherry. I just love talking with you.
Likewise. So, I just wanted to give people an opportunity to hear a little bit about what you do. So, I know you're certified in belief code, emotion code, and body code. And what do you think the most important thing for people to know about that work would be?
Well, I'm just really passionate about this. I'm so excited to talk about it. My journey with this began back in 2015, but what I found most often as I've worked with people with this is heart walls and how important it is to know if you have a heart wall and also to release that heart wall. And that has come up through doing specifically working with emotion code. Just to give you a little bit of background, emotion code is just a creation by Dr. Bradley Nelson, and he came up with this chart of emotions that we could test through to figure out what it is that is blocking us. And trapped emotions, there's 60 trapped emotions on the chart, and you just muscle test through the motions to find the ones that are specifically blocking you. And a heart wall was discovered as being one of the most obtrusive blocks to someone being able to come up and to be authentic in who they are and show up authentically in life. Heart walls block us from our goals and our dreams and also prevent us from giving and receiving love in more authentic ways.
Mhm.
Um, I'll just pause here if in case you have a question about that.
Well, I mean, I can talk to it because you did that work on me. And so
Yeah.
I understand what you're talking about. And I do feel like it's sort of like uh, to me, I felt like I had a box around my heart, right? That was the feeling I had, and I did feel like after you did the work that there I was more expansive, like my energy could get out of me and be out in the world better than it could before. So I will attest.
Right.
I will attest to that work.
Wonderful. And what happens though is when we come up with a traumatic into a traumatic situation, um, we have what's already with us, trapped emotions that we haven't fully processed throughout our life. And so when we come up into these situations, we take these energies and our ego, our subconscious uses these energies to kind of buffer our heart and protect us, keep us alive. And for a while, this heart wall is essential for us to cope with whatever situation we're in. But as we move past that situation, we still have that filter, that buffer that is creating this block. And so it's important to release that block. And like you said, a lot of people do experience that expansiveness. I often tell people to mark their calendars the day that we release their heart wall because a year from now, their life will be completely changed. Um, I know for me, as when my heart wall was released, I would come up to situations where I would normally act a certain way, and all of a sudden I was free. I felt free to just choose a different way to respond. And it was just
Oh,
amazing to me. I'm like, oh my word, I can't believe this is real. And so I always like to start with looking for heart walls and releasing those because it sets people on the path of wholeness and going towards their healing journey and an easier, more graceful way. So,
yeah. Wow, that's impressive. Yeah, I think everybody should at least try that, right?
yeah,
Just try
yeah,
it. What do you got to lose?
exactly.
Everything to
And
gain.
and that's just the start, looking at our heart. Once we have our heart on board and we're in alignment with our heart, then we can dive into other things that might be bothering us or obstructing our path, and those things could be found in the body code, like misalignments in the body, imbalances in our systems. And then of course the deeper work in the belief code is the programming behind everything, our thoughts, our thinking errors, those things, those limiting beliefs that keep us stuck in patterns of cycles of distress, uh, and you could go on and on with that.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm passionate about this work and I love to help people get on the path of healing. It's just another way to address things. And the nice thing about the motion code, the body code, and the belief code is it's very data driven. So you can do all sorts of energy type healing work and move things, remove things, but you don't really know what it is you're moving or removing. And with the motion code, body code, and belief code, you actually know what's being taken out. And that sometimes can provide further insight into
Right.
digging into things deeper.
Yeah. And insight's really important, I think, in transformational work. It's
Hmm.
that awareness piece, right? Like knowing is the biggest part of the process. Once we know, then we can work on that.
Oh yeah, knowing is so key.
Yeah, really is.
Sometimes it's hard to get started because sometimes we don't know where to start.
That
So
that
yeah.
was my point. Yeah, we have no idea where the starting point is, but this work sort of gives you a framework to like, okay, these are the things I need to work on.
Oh yeah, for
Is that
sure.
accurate? Okay. All right. So yeah, this is just fascinating work, Jenimarie. As you know, I find it super fascinating myself. How can people get in touch with you if they would like to hear more about this?
Well, I have a website. It's called Ready to Be Whole, readytobewhole.com. You can see my
Yeah.
title there, and they can book a free consult with me. It's about 20 minutes. We can look and see kind of what's going on with your life, and then I can check to see if you have heart wall, and then we can start beginning that session, start to find some of those trapped emotions that are in that heart wall to remove them. And it's pretty exciting. um, Things can be found that are inherited,
Uh,
trapped emotions that are inherited or absorbed, or it's fascinating work.
yeah,
So
it is fascinating work. I agree. So if you found this interesting, definitely get in touch with Jenimarie and at least have her check out to see if you have a heart wall. It's a great place to start.
thank you, Cherry. It was wonderful talking with you.
And thank you for being here today, Jenimarie. I really appreciate it. Talk to you
Thank
soon.
you. All right. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.